Hello and welcome back. Now I've bought another project, something else to do. I've bought myself 1950s, I don't know if it is 50s or not, but I presume it is, ATCO lawnmower with a kickstart. It's got a Villiers midget engine on. So yeah, and it's all there. So let me just show you properly. So it's got the grass box, both front rollers. Now this lawnmower hasn't been used for years and it's been stood outside for years, so I'm not very hopeful on it going that easily. It's been left out in the rain. We've not tried to start it yet, so we might have a go at getting it going, but it is all there. The only thing that's wrong with it is the kickstart spring's broken. So you just turn over, but yeah, the spring's broken, so I've got to get a new one of those. There are some on eBay, so thankfully we can get one of those, and we need all the stickers. So originally had been ATCO here and on the back. There's the crown there. I imagine this is Queen Elizabeth. ATCO sticker in need for there. So yeah, it's quite a nice little project. So you can see all the paint's come off. Look, there's no paint. There's a number here. 1452. No idea. Look, Charles. I don't know. I can't see it in this light, but Charles something. So yeah, the first thing we're going to do is check there's a spark. Clean the carburetor out and put some fresh petrol in, and we'll see if it goes. First, it'd be nice if we can get it running, and then we might try and cut the lawn with it, see how well it cuts and all that sort of thing, if it actually goes all right. And then yeah, then we're going to take it apart and restore it. But this is quite interesting. I fancy one of these for a little while, and it's good that it's all there as well. So yeah, let's get the spark plug out and check that. Well, look, you can see there's still water in it from yesterday. What do we reckon, people? Do we think it's going to work? Ready? Oh! Hang on, let me try and get that one more. That's good. So that's good. So we've got sparks. That's yeah, that's good to know. So the next thing is the carburetor. Now I reckon this is going to be full of muck. Apart from the fact this is two-stroke as well, so no doubt someone left petrol in it. The petrol's evaporating. It's all full of oil and gunk and muck, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's water in there. So let's get the carb clean out, blow all of it out, and clean it out, and then we're going to make some petrol. So I can tell you straight away, the carburetor is full of water. So we're going to take it off, clean it out, blow it all out and put it back together again. But yeah, it is full of water to the top. I've just undone the throttle. I'm not quite sure how this one comes apart, so I'm going to take it off and we'll clean it all out and then put it back together again. So straight away I can tell you the float chamber is a bit past it. It's got water in it, and look at that. Wow. Yeah, so this has been stood outside a long time. So yeah, we may have to get a new flow chamber. Not sure yet, but we'll have a look. Well, I don't think that would have gone, do you? Oh gosh, I'm only giving it a basic clean. Usually my first mistake, because I don't clean it well enough. But we'll see what we can do. But that is shocking, yeah, bad. Wow, this is shockingly bad. It's had water in it for a long time. Surprised it hasn't seized up the engine, to be honest. So I've got the, yeah, look, that was absolutely jammed in there. But I took the jet out as well, clean all that up. See, look, it's just starting to oxidise sort of thing. So anyway, we're going to get all this cleaned up. We're not going to go mad cleaning it because it's all going to come apart again. This has got water in it, so I'm tempted to try and bend it out a little bit, knock it flat, and then solder it around the top before we put it back. I mean, you probably can buy one of these, but is it worth it? I mean, if you can solder that round there, should theoretically be right. And if I can just put a little screwdriver in and bend it up just to get the water out, and then try and pull it out a little bit, and then we'll solder it again. But yeah, Villiers. But it'd be nice if we can get this running today. All I want to do is get it running. I like to get these, before I start on these projects, I like to get them running so they work. I'm not too bothered about the kickstart springs. That looks like you've got to take all this off to get that new spring there. I've actually just bought one off eBay. Some guy had a second-hand one on there for a tenner. For £12, I've got a brand new one. So I've gone for brand new, because the guy on the £12 one, I mean, how good is it? I mean, it looked quite rusty. I mean, you might kick it twice and it snap, and then you might as well have just bought the new one. So yeah, so let's look. You see the water's coming out now. Look, can you hear it? So that's useless at the moment. So let me get the rest of this carb back together again. But look, wow, look at the filth. That'll never have ran. So yeah, let's see how we get on. I have just soldered the float chamber, the float itself, and I forgot to film it. There's a soldering iron, but you'll see that again anyway, because we're going to take all this apart, because we'll be cleaning all this stuff on, all that, yeah. It's not very neatly done, but hopefully it'll do the trick now. So I've just got the fuel line on, make some petrol, and hopefully it'll run. Something else I've fixed on here as well. This kickstart, when I got it, it didn't engage, and somebody had put the spring in the middle here and the washer on the outside. Well, I believe I've got it correct now. The washer should go in between the two and the spring goes on the outside. So then when you bear with me, kick it over, see it clicks when this retracts back when I get a new spring on. Well, before it wasn't engaging because the spring was in the middle and it was pushing this piece open all the time, so it weren't engaging. So someone's obviously had this off before and not really knew what they were doing. They put it back together wrong. But anyway, we've fixed that now. So literally I just need a kickstart spring. I've just got to put this in. Would you believe this is the smallest filter on I've ever seen in my life? Look at that. That is tiny, isn't it? I'm just going to dip that in petrol. I have blew it out, but I'm going to dip it in petrol actually before I put it in. But yeah, so hopefully we've got to find some two-stroke oil and we can try it out and test it to see if it'll run. But yeah, this would be good. If this runs, it'd be really nice. So let's see how we get on. Right, let's put the petrol on. It's gone in. Well, petrol's coming out. It's choke on, isn't it? Oh, it's fire, isn't it? Oh, that's a good positive sign. What do you think? Less choke or more?
Less.
Well, that's completely off.
It don't look as if it's getting petrol evenly.
No, might not be. Oh, I know. It should run at some point.
Yeah, a bit more throttle. That's petrol, I reckon. Try it.
Oh, that's better. Go then, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, get it going, yeah. That's carburetor problems.
Yeah, it was full of water, wasn't it? Shall we have another one? Oh.
That's getting too much petrol, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. What's going on here?
So it's dripping.
Yeah, I wonder if... Yeah, what's going on here?
Hole in the tank.
Don't know. Could be. So, it turns out there is one... If you see it, there is a pinhole which looks like someone's had tape on it here. Look. See what I mean? There's a pinhole under there, so I'll have to fix that on the tank. Oh no, look what I've done. I've knocked it all over now. It's all gone wrong, hasn't it? There we go. So, another thing as well, the clutch isn't engaging. So we're going to have a look at that. So we're not going to be able to cut the lawn with it. Let's try it out first. So we're going to have to take it all apart, I think. But I think when I start taking it apart, I'm going to start doing it up sort of thing and then putting it back together again. But yeah, quite happy with that. ATCO. So I think this is going to be one of those where I'm not actually going to fix it and use it a little bit and then take it apart and rebuild it. I think we're going to take it apart straight away and start doing it, to be honest. But it may be a month before I actually get around to touching it. The only thing I'll get for it now is the stickers that are missing off the front. So, for instance, this one here, it said originally like by royal appointment of the Queen or something. Here you can just see the word Queen. There's the crest, and then there's ATCO. And originally there'd have been ATCO written on here, and I think on the back as well. Oh, and there's ATCO on the side as well. There's quite a few ATCO stickers on this one. So I'm going to have to get some of those. That's the only thing I'll probably order for it. I've ordered a kickstart spring just before on the internet they all disappear and you can't get one, so I've already bought one of those. But yeah, we're not going to be able to try it out because I think the carburetor, I think it might have sucked some muck down as well into it. Plus the car probably wants a bit more tuning up. I'm not well up on on two-stroke, so it's a bit of a new one on me. And the clutch isn't engaging, so I'm going to have to take all of that. I'm going to have to take the engine off and do all that sort of thing anyway. But yeah, so I'm not going to probably touch it for 2 or 3 weeks, but it's quite good that I've actually got one, and it's pretty much all there. So, and we know it will go, so that's all right. So, just a quick shout out to Shane. Thank you very much for the fuel mixture, because I didn't have a clue, to be fair. I'm not well up on two-stroke for a start. So, by the way, if any of you are doing lawnmowers and this sort of thing, he has lots of them. I'll put a link to his channel in my description, because there's a couple of times now, Shane, you've helped me out, and I think there's going to be a couple more times as well coming along. But yeah, so very happy. Quick update on the X300. There's a new video coming for that soon. I haven't done it yet because the weather's been a bit off and I've been out clay pigeon shooting, so I haven't done it, to be honest, yet. This rust proofing. So we're going to rust proof the X300, right? So that's going to be quite good. Now, I did do it last year. But I've noticed with this wax oil, you basically have to do it once a year because if you use the car every day, it seems to wash off eventually, or I don't know. But anyway, it comes off after a while. You have to redo it. So we're going to redo the X300. So that's a job on the way. And in 3 weeks from today, I think it is, I have 2 weeks holiday. Yeah, 2 weeks. So in that holiday period, we're going to do a little bit of X300, XJR, ATCO lawnmower, and metal detecting. I think we're going to do a bit of everything, to be honest. I'm going to do some clay pigeon shooting as well, but you probably won't see that on here. But we're going to do a bit of everything, yeah. So that's quite good. I'm looking forward to doing this lawnmower. So, another thing as well, I'm getting my hair cut in my 2 weeks off, so that's going to be good, because my hair's getting a bit ridiculous now. I mean, it's so long, it's dear me, that's the longest I've ever grown my hair. So we're getting that done in the 2 weeks off. And yeah, so we're just going to potter about and do a few random jobs on things and fix a few things, and we're going to have a bit of a good time messing around with stuff. So, yeah, so stay tuned for that one. And I will see you all very soon with a new video. Hopefully next week, but I can't guarantee that one, so it might be the weekend after. But we'll see. But I will see you all very soon.